Hi, I'm Ashton Gustafson, and welcome back to another episode of the Bishop Group Real Estate Report here on KFDX. Hope you're doing well. Hope January started off well into your 2020. And Denny, here we are in February. Strange weather, kind of a strange market too. Your thoughts thus far on the marketplace?
Well, the weather first. Let's talk about it. You know, it's been an uncanny January with exceedingly warmer days than what we normally have.
Yep.
So it's creating some issues, you know, with landscapes and things like that, because I see roses starting to bloom out. And we picked a daffodil in the Bishop yard this last week. Way too soon for daffodils to come out too. But anyhow, it is what it is, kind of like the market. It is what it is. You know, we finished the market. We have our numbers for the year. We finished the market up 5% in sales volume, down three sales in the number of home sales in the marketplace.
Interesting.
But down 151 listings for the year. So, you know, it's kind of funny. Here we are, our listings have gone down, but our sales have stayed the same or creeped up a little bit.
Yep. You know, I feel like that was the story of last year. Where's the inventory? Where's the inventory? We're not seeing the inventory that we're used to. I think we've just had a lot of movement within the city. You know, we haven't seen people from outside of the market necessarily coming in on the residential side. So that's been a little bit of a challenge for us. We know we've got buyers that are ready to commit and participate in the marketplace, but all of them are saying, where's our houses? Where's the inventory? Some neighborhoods where you're used to seeing a handful of homes for sale at a time may only have one or two. So, you know, as we look into 2020, I think rates are going to stay crazy low. And I think that at the end of the day, Wichita Falls is a great place to participate in the marketplace, super affordable, especially if you're playing the long game.
We say, you know, over and over that it's a local market. It's not, you know, we're not affected by other things. However, there's a trial going on in the Senate that could possibly have, I think, a devastating effect on some markets if President Trump were to lose. And so we're watching that with keen eye as we move forward. February is kind of a peculiar month too, because we're coming off of the new year and we're not yet really into the real new year. And but we have one thing in February that is key to us every year, and that's the Arts Alive Home and Garden Festival, which this year, Ash, is February 22nd and 23rd. And it kind of kickstarts the spring season for us.
Gives you that new spring vibe and tells you things are about to green up.
Well, we've got someone here today with us who is one of the newest business entrepreneurs in Wichita Falls. I think she has a great idea. She's obviously a dog lover, and she's been very successful in the Amarillo market, and she's coming here and building a pet hotel, and a luxury pet hotel. And I'm anxious to see that, and I'm anxious for us to talk to Don Hallgren today, and we'll be right back with Don.
Buying or selling a home is for most people the largest financial endeavor they will ever undertake. You can count on Landmark Title's professional services to efficiently and accurately assist you with your home transactions. When you think of buying or selling a property, think Landmark Title.
Home is where we love, and home is where we live. And there's no place like home. Visit us at bishoprealtors.com. Bishop Realtor Group, love where you live. Afternoon, as we mentioned, a new friend of ours has joined us today on the show, Don Hallgren, coming to Wichita Falls by means of Amarillo. And she has a very interesting thing that she's bringing to our marketplace. I'm going to look at my notes so I say it right. Le Chateau Pet Resort. Now, just reading between the lines, is this the Ritz-Carlton of pet resorts? Is that what we're doing here?
We're a 5-star luxury pet hotel for dogs and cats.
Okay.
We have had other critters in Amarillo. We've had
chickens. Can you take care of your chickens?
We can take care of chickens.
Parrots?
That is the second time we've been asked about chickens. So I wonder what it is with chickens in Wichita Falls. I love that. But yeah, we can do that. But primarily it is a dog and cat facility.
Okay.
All the dog suites have indoor-outdoor access to their own private yard. It is an all-inclusive vacation that includes their playtime. So they do go out several times a day to play in supervised groups. They're grouped by size and play style. Besides boarding, we also have daycare
Okay.
and positive reinforcement training we hope to bring,
Okay.
as well as bathing for sure,
Yeah.
grooming possibly.
Wow.
Now our kitty hotel, kitties like to go outside,
Yeah.
and sometimes they don't get to, but we have an outdoor kitty yard.
Okay.
And so they do get to go outside, climb a tree, sit on a shelf, but their lounge has an aquarium, a fish aquarium, where they can watch the fish and bird
may
watching
like
by
this place.
TV. It's just a great place.
Wow.
Well, where are you located and how big is this facility that you're going to have? Because if you're going to have dogs and cats, you got to keep them apart, I would say.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's about a 15,000 square foot facility.
Wow.
So we'll have 60 dog suites, and they are surrounded by 3 indoor play areas and 2 outdoor gyms,
Okay.
and then a pool yard.
Okay.
So they can go swimming. And then our kiddie hotel is just off the lounge, or our lobby. In our lobby, we also have a boutique, so we'll carry some specialty pet products.
Wow. So your ideal customer, is this a family with a Labrador that's going to Colorado for the week, or who are you really inviting, or is it everyone that has a cat or dog and needs them to be somewhere for a while?
Well, it's definitely for the discerning pet parent
Okay.
who
The discerning pet
the
parent.
discerning pet parent who is looking for that peace of mind,
Yep.
and wants their pet to have a vacation
Gotcha.
while they're away. They don't want to necessarily just board them.
Yeah.
They want them to have fun.
Yeah.
We do something called enrichment activities,
Okay.
where we socialize the dogs, but we also provide for their mental stimulation through puzzles in suite.
Wow.
And things like that. So
Okay.
they're going to have a fun vacation.
That's a lot going on.
We've got a lot going on.
So what is your location?
It is 5351 State Highway 79.
And where is that in relationship to Wichita Falls? When you come out of Wichita Falls, you're going toward Archer City, right?
That is.
On Highway 79
right,
South.
just right. It's just not too far from Lakeside City.
Okay.
So
Right in that direction.
Right
Now,
in
when
that
do you
direction.
expect to be open?
we are looking for mid-May
Okay.
opening.
Okay.
So we've had some nice weather.
Yep.
But we also had some rain.
Yeah.
We can't complain about the rain.
Yeah.
So, but we are looking at opening mid-May. We'll start taking guests for Memorial Day weekend.
Okay. Will people be able to book online for things like this, or how does that work?
They can visit our website,
Okay.
and they send a reservation request,
Okay.
and we'll get that all set up for them.
Les Chateaux Pet Resort. And you'll have probably your own Wichita Falls website, I would imagine.
Right now we have it as one website,
Okay.
but we will have some introductory specials for
Okay.
our new guests
Interesting.
in Wichita Falls.
Well, wonderful. We are super grateful that you've chosen Wichita Falls. It's been a pleasure for you to be our client, and we
thank
really
you.
appreciate your trust in business.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for inviting me. I had something for you.
Oh, goodness. What do
Here's
we
you
have
a-
here?
Oh,
That's a chip
Chip clip.
oh.
or
Great.
dog food clip,
Dog
cat food
food
clip,
clip,
whatever.
whatever. Les Chateaux Pet Resort, Archer City Highway, out near Lakeside City, opening mid-May. Dawn Hallgren, she will take care. It's the Ritz-Carlton for your Labrador. Don't you dare miss it. Thanks so much for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
Ashton. Thank you,
We'll be
Danny.
right back.
Texas Carpet Outlet knows it's all in the name. Introducing Texas Flooring Gallery. Same products, same pricing, same people. We have the latest styles and trends to fit your home or business.
Our new name says it all.
Texas Flooring Gallery.
Ann Bishop, owner and broker of Bishop Realtor Group, grandmother, and accomplished photographer, knows that buying or selling a home is more than a transaction. It's an investment in the future. Bishop Realtor Group. Love where you live.
Welcome back. We're going to chat through a few of the properties we have available at the Bishop Realtor Group, beginning with 2915 East Central Freeway. 32,000 feet total, 16,000 feet on each floor. This property, I've said it over and over and over again, it's easily, pound for pound, the best commercial building I've had a chance to sell in Wichita Falls. Built like a fortress, not going anywhere. For a building this size, the insurance on it is super affordable because of how it was built. $2.4 million is the asking price. Executive office space, lots of call center space, storage space, freight elevator, kitchen in the property. They would also entertain a lease on this property. Comes with over 100 parking spots, a little bit of adjacent land, so you could build on that as well. But at the end of the day, if you have a big company that needs a lot of room to spread out, I promise you, if you went out to build a 32,000 square foot building today, the end number would be much greater than this one here. So let us know. We would love for this to be a resource for anyone in the marketplace, and we'd love to show it to you. Next is Hodges Road, land that we've had for sale for some time now. 279 acres. I just ran the data on this morning. And price per acre in Wichita County for acreage from 200 to 1,000 acres, we are the best value price per acre right now in the marketplace. So basically everyone else that's out there for sale right now is asking more than we are on a price per acre. We've got river frontage here, we've got cultivation, we've got a little bit of pasture land. $460,000 and change is the asking price. You know, for 280 acres, this would make a great hunting place. If you're a farmer or rancher, it'd be great to acquire this too for what you do. But all in all, we think it's a great value. Next is 1156 Highway 281. This will be located just on your right as you're headed down 281 out there towards Windthorst and Lake Arrowhead. $164,900, 4,100 square feet total. Sits on a couple acres. It's a great spot, great value. If you bought the land and you built the building today, you'd be above $200,000 easily with a little bit of elbow grease, some paint and carpet. I think you've got a nice new property on your hands there. Next is 4070 Arena Road. This is listed by Maggie in our office at the moment. You can reach her at 691-7355. $750,000. Property. You've got room to build another one of these. So it's the softball complex out there at Kell and FM 369, which is Southwest Parkway. You've probably seen it lit up before. State-of-the-art lighting, dugouts, concession stands, bathrooms, you name it. Really, really nice property here. If you're in the baseball, softball world looking to acquire something like this, we think it's a great value at $750,000. And lastly, 5400 Burke Road. Just located off of Missile Road and the commercial entrance there. We have 5,400 and 5,500 available for sale. The property that's just north of this one as well. $595,000, make a great intersection. You could do a residential development, storage, all sorts of different things you could do here, but we think it's a great value. Denny?
3307 Robin Lane is a stellar country club estates property, just gorgeous. Has a circle drive in front. Robin Lane is a limited access almost street in the country club area. This home was quality built, and then it has French brown floors in it, which that's a magic name in the flooring industry. It's got Lambert Landscaping out of Dallas. That's another magic name in the landscape business. It's 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 2 large living areas, 2 large eating areas. It's got abundant storage, plantation shutters. I mean, this is the whole great package of a country club estates home. We're priced at $895,000 on Robin Lane. 4604 Missile Drive is a townhome out near Ryder High School. It would be a great starter home, or it'd be a great singles property, or even a couple. It's 2 bedrooms, bath and a half, has a 2-car garage. It's like, as Ashton said, it's a perfect lock and leave it type property. You're not too far from Market Street out there, so it's really a top location. We're priced at $83,900 on Missile Drive. 4904 Quail Springs is a fabulous property. It's a stunning custom built 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 0 lot line property. It is maybe one of the biggest 0 lot line properties in Wichita Falls. So it's got that extra space if that's what you're looking, and for little outside upkeep. It's got a fabulous stone fireplace in it. It's got handsome wood floors. It's got a kitchen that is just dynamite. This is one of the best kitchens. Stunning views out the back to Weeks Champion Golf Course. This is really a special property. We're priced at $729,500 on 4904 Quail Springs. 5240 Deer Creek Road is kind of a country living in the city. It's out off of Rathgaber Road. It's on 1.8 acres. It's got some pretty mesquite trees, and it's been well landscaped. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house. It's got stucco on the outside with a metal roof, so it gives you that feel, that country living feel. I think if you're looking for something that's special, this could be it. Call Linda Warnock in our office, 447-5669. She will be happy to tell you anything and everything about Deer Creek Road. It's priced at $241,500. 511 South Center is in Archer City, Texas. It's kind of on the main drag in Archer City. It's got 2,140 square feet, 2 living areas, 2 dining areas, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. I mean, this is a great opportunity for someone to take an older home, spruce it up, and you've got a real valuable possession. We're priced at $119,900 on South Center, and call Beth Ann Oswald on this one. She's at 631-4290, and we'll be right back.
Buying a home is one of the most important decisions you will ever make. You can trust the experienced professionals at Accurate Inspection. They will also perform a termite inspection at no charge. Make sure you get an accurate inspection. Call today, 940-696-0520.
Denny Bishop, owner of Bishop Realtor Group and avid gardener, knows that buying or selling a home is more than a transaction. It's an investment in the future. Bishop Realtor Group. Love where you live.
Welcome back. 600 Midwestern Parkway, 6.3 acres, located just across the street from the clinics of North Texas there. Henry Grace Freeway, it's kind of where Midwestern Park ends, but right at that intersection, great opportunity to take on 6 acres. $795,000. It could be a lot of things: apartments, office spaces, multifamily plays, duplexes, storage. I think you could do a lot of things that's there. Great value. We think that especially if some things happen within the school district, that this area could become a little more traffic than it is right now. It could be a great opportunity at $795,000. Next is land and lots that we have for sale on FM 1954. Needs to be noted, we mark some of these 7.9 acres, 8.9 acres, and so forth. The seller is really willing to break these up to be sold however someone would want them. So if you need 5 acres or 2 acres, 10 acres, there's a 20-acre tract right there. They're willing to open that up and have it be any way that it needs to be. We range from $125,000 to $225,000, but just know that you can cut these up, and the owner would be more than happy to do that. So let us know if you've driven right out there by that 1979 or Highway 79 and 1954 intersection. You'll notice these properties out that way. 4511 Ray Road, the convenience store, Lucky's number 7, right there at Southwest Parkway and Ray Road, priced at $375,000. Good value. The gas tanks are not currently there or operating, but they could easily be put back in and ready to go. $375,000. The business is not being sold. It's just the corner of this property that's being sold for $375,000. Next is 4332 Grandview South, located out in City View. We are selling this property as is. 3 beds, 2 baths, 2-car carport, $99,900. Needs paint, needs carpet, could use a little bathroom and kitchen updates here and there, but a price per foot, it's very competitive. It's getting harder and harder to find properties in good shape, in decent locations, under $100,000. This is one of those. So if you're looking for something out there, you need to be near City View, Iowa Park, Shepherd Air Force Base, Electra, anything like that. We think this is a great value at $99,900. And then lastly, 1515 10th Street. Glad to say that we got this property sold. We'd had it for sale for a while. It was just on the back doorsteps of United Regional, and we were able to connect it with a local buyer here. Taz Ellett assisted me on this transaction. Kudos to Taz for his help, and another commercial property successfully sold. We want to be your resource for commercial property too, not just residential, so give us a buzz if we can help you. Denny?
1600 McGregor is one of those commercial properties that Ashton was relating to. This is right off Kell East. You can see it from Kell East very, very well. This is about 8,000 square feet of building, probably about 1,000, 1,200 square feet of office space, and the rest open had been a machine shop at one time, could be most anything. But anyhow, we're priced at $275,000. This owner would also look at a lease on it. So if you got any interest at all, call us on that one. 624 Indiana, if you're looking for downtown office space, you won't beat the price of this property. It's in the MWH building down there. Used to be the old White's Auto home office, and it's got lots of space in it. They've got anything from about 500 to 15,000 square feet. So you could pick your dynamite on this one, and you'd be just fine. Great condition. Call either Ashton or Denny on this. We'd be happy to get you the information. 7.022 acres is on Kimball Drive, which is out near Kickapoo Airport. It's just off Henry Grace Freeway. This is a commercial tract also, and it's a great location. And if you're looking for something that's kind of unique, a unique location, but yet in the city of Wichita Falls, you should look at this. We're priced below appraisal on this. We're priced at $180,000. And then we have 1011 Pawhuska in Burke Burnett. This is a big house. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage. It's got updated bathrooms, got new HVAC and new hot water heaters in it. It's got an RV pad on the side yard. We just had a price reduction on it. We're now at $245,000. So if you're looking for that big house in Burke at a good price, call Maggie Brumley in our office. She'd love to help you with this one. And then lastly, I want to talk about one of those properties that we just sold in Bowie, Texas. This was the old beef jerky place down there on the highway. It's a point that, from Ashton was saying, we can take the uncanny sometimes, the unique, and still make a sale. And that's what we did on this Bowie property. And we'll be right back.
Pre-qualifying with First Bank is the first step in your plan to buy a new home. Take the guesswork out of shopping for your next home and pre-qualify with First Bank today. Call or click for more information. First Bank. Find the right loan for your dream home.
Hi, I'm Ashton Gustafson of the Bishop Realtor Group. These are our skies. These are our streets. This is where we call home. And home just happens to be our specialty. Visit us at bishoprealtors.com.
Recently, we were in Henrietta, Texas at their Chamber of Commerce, the annual banquet, and it was our privilege to hear Ashton give the focal speech down there that night. And while he was doing that, he brought up a core value of the Bishop Realtor Group, which is you get what you give. And he told a story about that day it had rained and he was at the Chick-fil-A in Wichita Falls. Ash, would you pick up your story?
Yeah, it was a great story. So it was raining that day, and I made my order for us in our office on my phone and hit the button and checked in and said I was there. And a little young man comes out and with an umbrella and hands me my food. And then he did an interesting thing. He paused and he said, "I'm going to wait right here until you get done rolling your window up so you don't have any rain come in your car." And I thought, man, that sure was a nice gesture for him to do. And so we believe that you get what you give, and we believe that people share good stories, and I think that he did that for us, and so we're sharing that good story. And whoever he is or wherever he is out there, thank you so much.
And you know, we attempt at the Bishop Group to go that extra effort always with our clients and our customers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's very, very important to us. It's always been a part of who we are and what we do. Ashton, also, there are some terms that maybe people don't quite understand. First one would be, when do you use a power of attorney, or what is a power of attorney?
Well, power of attorney basically is when you hand over your right to sign. You kind of give someone permission to sign for you in different capacities. Sometimes that can just be limited to one transaction, or sometimes that power of attorney can literally say, well, Denny, you can sign for me on anything. That's pretty rare, typically reserved for, husbands and wives and things like that. But we see power of attorneys a lot, in our business. When someone is maybe stationed overseas and can't sign the documents at the same time, it's a great opportunity for us to have a power of attorney involved in the transaction and allow someone to sign on behalf of another.
With a power of attorney is good while everyone is living. If you
That's right.
if you have a power of attorney and in the meantime someone passes on, the power of attorney is no longer a viable instrument. So then you go to probate, and if you have a will, the will is probate, and then it explains who follows up with the rights to disseminate the property or own the property.
Yep.
And if you don't have a will, then you go to guardianship. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, I've never had that happen, so I don't necessarily know everything that happens in the guardianship, but I know that more than anything, what you don't want is to have these situations come your way, because attorneys, judges get involved, and it ends up being more steps than really you want to have.
Well, oftentimes people think, okay, I pass on and it automatically goes to my wife or my husband. That is not always the case. It's not normally the case. So we always urge everyone to get a will. It's a simple matter in most instances and will save you a lot of headaches, particularly in the real estate business.
Yep.
Ashton, you've got a part of your life called Good, True, and Beautiful. Tell me what's going on with Good, True, and Beautiful.
Well, that's a podcast that I host, and it's kind of turned into a different little project. I do these 60-second overviews called the Good Word of the Day, and I don't know, I guess somewhere I probably got it from you that inspiration is, while it's not necessary, it sure is a good thing. It's kind of like bathing, you know. It's not required, but it's a good idea. And so I'm always in for a little bit of inspiration, and you know me, I like to think outside of the box, and I want my life and business to all count, and so that's a little side project for me that's been a lot of fun, and have a lot of people that have joined us there, and you can find it in iTunes or just Google my name online and you'll find it.
I find it very interesting because it's so quick and so easy. Sometimes the depth of what he's talking about's a little deep for me, but it's really, really good.
Longer.
Where
Think
do
a
you
little
come up
harder.
with those ideas?
I don't know. The ether. Just pull them out of the ether.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Charlie, Texas, it all made sense for me once, I
Well,
guess.
I'm telling you, you need to go there. I promise you, you will benefit from it. I promise you will. It's Good, True, and Beautiful, Ashton Gustafson. A little bit, my tip today is, I don't care what business you're in, but try to give that extra amount of service, that little extraordinary. Do something a little special to set you off from the rest. It will pay you dividends. It'll pay you good in your heart. You'll feel good about it, and it'll pay you benefits with your business.
It's a good word. If you were thinking about intersecting the marketplace soon or anytime in 2020, get a head start. Talk to us. We are the market experts. We've been doing this a long time. We want to help you. At the very least, we want to be a resource for you. You can reach us at 691-7355 or bishoprealtors.com.